What's up, everyone? This is Bill with BLR Tuning. You guys know what time it is. Today's watch is a Invicta Bolt Nautical Sport. You see the nice carbon fiber inlay with the yellow gold and stainless steel rope around the edge. Anyway, today I got a quick little video for you guys. I'm going to be showing you how to install these. These are what we use to plug in battery tenders to motorcycles. So this will work on your Harley, your Riker, your Grom, anything that any motorcycle that you have that uses a 12-volt battery system, these will work, okay? So this goes to positive to negative. It has an inline fuse. It has a rubber cap. This is all nice and silicone, waterproof when it's plugged into the battery tender or when the cap's on. It does have holes right here. You can zip tie it away out of the way if you need to. So these are really cool. These are actually Optimate branded. So Optimate is the brand of chargers that we use in the shop. And then it does have these nice ring terminals. So you see that little tab inside there. When you take the screw out of your battery posts and put that in, if you have larger screws, you can bend this down and snap that little piece off. And then the ring terminal is now for a bigger screw. Okay, really cool little design they did there. And everything is all sealed, one piece. Anyway, we're going to install this on the Z900. It does not currently have one, so we're going to install it on there. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Be a real quick video, but these come in really handy to have on your bike, so you can just remove your rear cowl or a saddlebag on your Harley and have this tucked away inside the saddlebag, something like that. Have it already hooked up to your battery, so when you need to put your battery on a tender, you just plug it in here. These will work. This style plug will work with pretty much every battery tender there is out there. Okay, we use Optimate branded tenders, but there's lots of different brands of tenders out there. But we like to have these Optimate plugs. They're very heavy duty. They're the best ones that you can get on the market. Okay, I'll leave a link in the description below. You can go purchase one of these. Let's hop over to the bike and get this installed. Okay, first thing you need to do is peel back this rubber cap. You need to find your battery. On this bike, it's just right underneath the rider's seat. So you remove the rear cowl and then get under the seat. On this bike, the rear cowl comes off before the seat. On some bikes, the seat comes off first. Okay, so on this bike, we're gonna relocate our battery tender harness right here. So we're just going to be plugging into the negative and the positive, and then we'll wire it up here, and we'll zip tie it over here out of the way if we need to use a zip tie, or we'll set it down inside here. Okay, we got that all plugged in. You can see our terminal here for the ground and our terminal here for the positive. Red is positive, black is ground. It does have a minus on it. It does have a plus over here, right on the actual terminal. We can put our battery cover back on. You can see we ran the wire nice and clean up through here. On this bike, we don't need to zip tie this out of the way. We can just tuck it down in here when we're not using it. Okay. If we want to zip tie it, we could zip tie it up over here somewhere. But, you know, use your imagination. Mount it somewhere convenient for you to get to. Something that's real easy. On this bike, you would just simply remove the rear cowl and you can plug it into your battery tender. Okay. During the winter months, when it gets cold, or if you're just not going to be riding the bike, you should always have the bike plugged into a battery tender. If it's going to sit for longer than a week, throw it on a battery tender. You'll never have battery issues. Okay, if you want to see what battery tender I use, this is what we use around the shop. Optimate 3 battery chargers. Okay, you can see this one is charging. See that it's at test and maintain. So right now it's just maintaining the battery on the Harley. It's plugged into a Road Glide right now. And this is a dual charger, so this one will charge 2 bikes at the same time. Over here to the Harley, it's coming right out of the where the battery is, and then when we're not using it, we can just tuck it into the saddlebag. You see how it sits there on the Harley. So these things are really cool. We keep them on every single bike. So we'll have a link in the description below where you can go purchase one. They're relatively cheap. And like I said, these are the best ones that you can get on the market. Optimate branded, waterproof. Close the cap when you're not using it. Really awesome thing to have. Really handy. If you're not going to ride your bike, you need to plug it into a battery tender. And then you can just tuck this away when you're not using it. Gives you a really cool option to be able to charge your battery without having to take the bike all apart. Come over to the CanAm Riker. You can see we have one installed right here. It goes over to the battery. We can tuck it back under the hood when we're not using it. But this allows us just to leave the hood on the bike. We can plug in a battery tender right here. Really cool little setup on the Riker. Okay, these are referred to as a pigtail or a battery lead for a charger or for a battery tender. Anyway, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps out tremendously. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Remember, there's a link below where you can go pick one of these up. These are the highest quality ones that you can get your hands on. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.